Yeah. So, I recorded a bunch of random rambles, and then I posted them roughly once a week for a month. That I think I did like 5 of them, and now I'm doing it again. Those first 5 I posted, or whatever number, I was bullheadedly ignoring my social anxiety, ignoring that feeling of what people think. And I wasn't feeling it. I really was ignoring it. I was exceeding. I was just posting, recording, really allowing myself to indulge in listening to myself and edit and post, not expect anything. And I remember saying a handful of times that it wasn't scary, that I was just not caring what people thought and posting whatever, and who cares. And it was true. But I also said, perhaps anxiety will come back, or some sort of self-consciousness will sort of slam back into position and take effect on me, and I would delete the videos and start really cringing at them. And then roughly a month later, something like that, it did. I kind of stopped thinking about them, stopped posting them, and then I randomly pulled one up and saw like 2 seconds of myself talking, and I freaked out and was like, OMG, those are out there for anyone who wants to see. This is awful. I need to delete them. So I made them private, knowing that, you know, these are emotions. This isn't a real thing. That they can't hurt anybody if they're hidden, and they can't hurt me if I never look at them. So I still don't want to look at them. I still cringe. What was I talking about? So anyway, now I'm recording because I feel like I have something to talk about which might counter the cringe. Because what I was cringing at wasn't the way I talk or the way I look or anything like that. It was just the lack of substance. And I've been taking some classes this fall, Intro to Rhetoric and Intro to Philosophy, and hand in hand they've been affecting the way I think and the way I see myself and the way I see the world, and the practice of writing essays and putting my thoughts to words and all that. It's kind of helped me complete this loop of wanting to create, but I don't know, not knowing what to create, what to write about. So this video, me recording right now, and I'm starting to cringe at myself. Get to the point. Good thing I'm editing this, I'll piece it together. So I'm gonna show clips, show some images, screenshots of my channel, showing the rambles, put them in a playlist, I guess. Link the playlist to this video. Try and make a video essay out of this. doing video essays now.
Part of me hates you. Part of me needs you. Part of me fears you.
This video, if I do the whole thing, will be directly inspired by the practice of writing essays, which I've only written now like 4 of, basically, for these 2 classes. And they've been a bit half-assed, but just going through the motions has got me thinking about substance and delivery. Kind of puke out the substance and then you shape it. Make a clay pot out of your vomit. So that's what I'm doing. And the content is that fear of myself. Is it fear of myself, or is it fear of what people think? If I want an audience, make things that people like. For intro to philosophy, I've been reading a book called Ethics and Ambiguity. The Ethics of Ambiguity. Okay. The Ethics of Ambiguity by Simone de Beauvoir. We've also talked about virtue according to the Greeks, and virtue ethics according to Socrates, Plato, Aristotle. Freedom of speech by Mill. Can't remember. Something Mill. And then Property by John Locke. And now Freedom by Simone de Beauvoir. Simone de Beauvoir, maybe? I don't know how to pronounce it.
Simone de Beauvoir. Simone de Beauvoir. Simone de Beauvoir, but it'd be fine in English to say it as Simone de Beauvoir. Simone de Beauvoir, from French, Simone de Beauvoir, and now you know.
Anyway, something I've been getting out of it is there is no freedom and there's no happiness without the consideration of the subjecthood of other people, of the characters in your life. You acknowledge their perspective and you take it into as much consideration as your own. It's not individual or collective, it's individual and collective, because without the individual there is no collective, and without the collective, in a way, there is no individual, or there is no fulfilled and whole and integrated and truthful and honest and free individual. So, to make this selfish and centered around me, to build an audience, you give the audience what they want, and hopefully to some degree what they need. And I think that's about it. I don't know where else this ramble could go. I guess perhaps really engaging with these ideas about self and subject and freedom and collective and individual and happiness and virtue and all this stuff, and overcoming my own base desires to realize the desires of others, I suppose. I like, more than realize, like, start to feel them in a more important way. To start caring, and start, more than caring, being interested and engaged and not drained from it, but being fulfilled by it. So to relate this to private, personal passion, if I make a song, it's great if I enjoy it, but it's even greater if somebody else truly enjoys it. So to get feedback and critical feedback and all that, to really be able to learn and start to make things not just for myself but for other people to enjoy, and not the type of thing where, not like idolatry kind of a fanhood type of thing, but more of a truly appreciating the work itself for what it is, regardless of the character of the person who created it. The character of the person who created it inevitably is part of the art, but as much selfless as there can be. Like, I want the art to be good. The only way I'm good is for making the art that is good. I don't care. It doesn't matter whether or not I'm good. All that matters is whether or not the work is good, which kind of makes me good. But I gotta think about the work, not me. And here I am talking about me. Oh, 17-minute, almost 18-minute monologue I just recorded. Maybe I try to just turn this monologue into a trim and clean and engaging and I hope there is an essay in my monologue. Try to find the essay. Have AI write me a transcript and then read the transcript and edit around that. So anyway, I deleted 5-ish videos for lack of substance. I'm embarrassed for showing them. But there's a part of me that wonders, maybe there's just somebody who, would be interested and would appreciate being able to see it. So I'm going to put them in a playlist and put them in the description of this video, so they're accessible without being put into people's recommendations. I feel like they shouldn't be put in people's recommendations. They should be... I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. This is a video about substance. The topic of substance is what gives this video substance. I gotta think about that. And that's what I want to try to do for all future projects. Think about something that matters to me and turn that into the thing. Make that the project. Trying to take a thing, make it digestible, show it. That's pretty much it. And practice. This is practice. Writing bad essays is practice. Is YouTube a delegitimizing format? The looking at the camera thing is